Hi folks, I hope you're doing okay. My hair is a mess. It definitely needs cutting, but it's growing a lot, it feels like. But yeah, it's Friday the 9th of October, and I thought I would come on and show you what I've been doing since I stopped doing daily vlogs at the end of September. I feel like I've done a lot. First off, I finished the Dandelion Dreams pattern blanket that I was making out of the Aldi rainbow yarn, and I've just measured it. It's 42 by 42 inches, so I somehow managed to accidentally make it square. That wasn't the intention, but that's a good 42 inches is a good sort of baby blanket size. And I just did a couple of rows. Crystal Bag a Day, who did this video tutorial, which I'll link below, tells you how to sort of space out your stitches down the side and how to get it sort of even. And then I think I went round again, and I liked how you got sort of 3 stitches of each colour, so that was quite cool. I did potentially have enough yarn to go around again, but with the way the colours worked up in sort of 3 stitches or so of each colour, I didn't want to then mess it up by adding another row on top. I thought it looked quite good. So it's not been washed yet or anything, but it has been done for probably a week or so maybe. It's just been sitting on the back of the sofa, but I've been having it on my legs when it's been getting cold in here when I'm working. So handy. And it's over clothes, so it doesn't make me itch or anything, because it's got some wool in it, which sort of irritates. I don't know, I'm not a woolly person. Then I decided I needed to make some amigurumi. I can't remember which one I did first. I may have done the octopi first. So this is the Dabbling Hook Octopus by Rel of the Dabbling Hook. So this one is out of some yarn I got from Lollies. Excuse the 2 fingers that haven't got nail varnish on. They chipped, so I took them off, but I need to repaint them. Not got that far yet. All my nails are broken. Or I've cut, some of them broke, so I cut them down, but then this one keeps breaking. It's like hardly there. So this dude is super cute. I really like the colours of this one, how it all came out. And then using the same it's an Armoni roll from Lollies. I can't remember the colour of it, but using the same ball skein yarn, I got this one. And then I've got a tiny bit left of, is this cupcake confetti or is this rainbow confetti? It's one of them. I think it's Joanne's stuff. I don't know, but it was sent to me by Kim. I think, hi Kim. Kim Crafty's Corner. It still smells like the bag that I've had it in. So I made another octopus. I have a couple of different colours in my Nightmare Before Christmas bag that I sometimes take swimming with me to work on. I was going to make one out of some Karen Simply Soft variegated that I bought not too long ago, but I got to the park and realised I hadn't actually picked up my crochet hook case, which was nearly disastrous because then I had nothing to crochet with. But I picked up my notebook to count the number of sort of straight rows you do down the side, and my hook I was using for another project was in it, so I could use some DK yarn because it was a 2.75mm hook, and I'm not fighting. Well, I know Karen Simply Soft's not a thick worsted weight, but I wasn't going to fight with it. Can't even think what yarn I used. Oh, it's a Utopia. I don't know who it's by. Anyway, I'll show you that when it's done. But yeah, it's a really pretty yarn. It makes a slightly jazzy octopus though. And then I made some bigger things. I realised I hadn't made a chubby alpaca. Yes, I made chubby llamas, hadn't made a chubby alpaca. So this is from the pattern by Valerie of Old Soul Crochet Company. Hi Valerie, hope you're doing okay. And I decided to make a little llama. So this is the sand. No, is this the sand or is this the almond? This might be sand. Can't because I've got sand and almond that someone sent me. Or is it almond? I don't. It's a colour. It's proper burnout blanket. This is, and then this is just cream from Aldi. I've been fighting with his eyes. I still don't know. Oh, I sit him down, and his eyes look wonky donkey, but they're in where they should be. So I think maybe if I move his nose, I've done that once already, and Paul said I made it look worse. So maybe just look at him. Only look at him from the side, and he looks fine. I don't know, but it's a good pattern. If you don't, I've got my foot on a chair and it keeps moving. I promise I'm not trumping. I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face if I was. But yeah, if you don't like bobble stitches, don't do it. But it's good, and I've made the big Paco, the alpaca, which now lives with Pearl. Hi, Pearl. He was huge. That was hard work. Yeah, he was massive. I'm getting distracted by an email from Paul. Yes, he was very cute. I'd love to see them like both together. Maybe I'll have to make another big alpaca. Where quite I would put him, I don't know. There's no plan for this dude either. If they ever do a craft fair again, ever, who knows? And look, I'm so happy with him. I've got to try and get a bow for this, I think. So I might go down the Halloween aisles and see if I can find like a hair bow, and see if I can fix it around his neck. But I made Oogie Boogie. This is, it's going to make the camera go crazy. This is just in DK yarn. This is what I was using the 2.75mm hook for. He does look slightly happier than I would really like him to look. He's supposed to be a bit thin. There you go. But maybe I have to put another stitch in to cinch his face up at the top. Makes him look a bit more like he's up to trouble, up to no good. I did all the stitching on him. He's so cute. He's brilliant. And you could, on the pattern that's flopped the other way, but I sort of did it that way as I was working on him. He's really cute. He's got a little, I don't know if you can see the stitches I did around his mouth very well, but I think they'd be hard. You know, you can't really see them very well. I think it would be hard to do with embroidery floss going through the felt. I don't know. I might have to give it a go. But he will probably be part of the Halloween decorations if we do them. I assume we will this year. Whether we'll actually have any trick-or-treaters, I don't think. I don't think we'll have any, if at all. Many, if any. Sorry. Yeah, and then I kind of made him in with the intention of giving him to my supervisor, because she told me a while ago that she loves Nightmare Before Christmas. It's her favourite film, and she's got a not a big birthday, but she's got a she's not a big birthday. She's going to be 30, but I thought maybe he would be a cool present from me to for her 30th. I don't know, but isn't he sweet? Jack wants him, of course. Jack wants him. Jack wants it. Jack wants the blanket. Everything. So yeah, that's Oogie Boogie. That's a Sweet Oddity design, Sweet Oddity Arts. What's that chair again? Pattern, and it's free. And there's a 0. Is there a 0? Yeah, I think there's a 0, and there's. I think she's done a vampire or something. Oh, he's so cute, so cute. So I might make a few more Halloweeny patterns. But last night I started another blanket because I appear to have a problem. But I just needed something to just crochet on. I'd been to spin, I'd had a shower, I was very tired, but I'd sat the night before with nothing to crochet because I think I was fighting with cutting felt for Oogie's mouth. And it was frustrating me, so I didn't want to do that, so I just sat and painted my nails. But I thought, I can't sit for 2 nights and do nothing. That's not, no. So I pulled out, I've got 2 of these that I bought in March, just before lockdown, from there's like a local art centre that has sales. Well, yarn, they had fabric and zips and all sorts of stuff. So it was £1 a gram for yarn, and I got 2 of these, which were 200 grams. So I paid £4 for two 200 gram balls of, I don't know if it's a Starcraft, it may be. But it's definitely one I think I've seen in a shop and thought, yeah, that must be what I've got. I just can't think where I've seen it. But I'm making another of the Dandelion Dreams patterns. I did look at it briefly, like this yarn, and think I could make a Just Feel Festive shawl, because I know Z's doing a Make Along Heidi, Zelda NRJ3. But then I thought, well, I've already got a Just Feel Festive that it's got wool in it, so I won't wear it. 'Cause itchy. But this isn't really sort of my colours, and I couldn't think of anyone who would wear a wrap in this colour. And I think the Just Feel Festive perhaps is better with the variegated or lots of different yarns. So I thought maybe that wasn't right for it. And then I thought, what did I pull out? I pulled something out to make. I could have made it. I looked at the Call the Midwife blanket. I thought, no, that's not really. With 400 grams, I wasn't sure if it was going to be right or if I wasn't going to use it all. And I thought, well, so I think I pulled out. Oh, a Zines and Roger pattern. I think it's Smoke on the Water. I've made one of them as well already. I thought maybe I could make that, but because it's pretty much a solid colour other than the little tweedy bits, I didn't think it'd suit that either. And then I still don't know anyone who would wear a wrap or a shawl in that colour. So I just thought, you know what? I was looking at some of Crystal's other blanket patterns, and I thought, why not I just make one out of this? So the difference, I mean, this yarn's not gonna. It doesn't particularly look like the same blanket. I know I've not got much to show you. But I think it will be a different look. But it's a very pretty stitch pattern, and it's literally the single and double crochet into the same stitch. That's it. But yeah, so I'm working on that. I don't know how wide this is. She does her chain 127 and I did 157, I think. And this again is supposed to be the length of the blanket, but I think with this, more so than with that one, you could have it either way and it wouldn't really matter. Whereas that's a definite, if you're holding it that way, the stripes are going down, rather than if you had it that way and the stripes are going across. But I don't know, so I'm just going to do some of this when I get a chance, and then when I feel like picking up another amigurumi, I might start another Halloween one. Yeah, oh, I did get tempted. Vicky, hi Vicky, who won the 4,000 subscriber giveaway, has picked a pattern, and it's a Heidi Bears one, and I was like, ooh, maybe I should make another Heidi Bears. So I did sit down and look at the yarn cupboard, because I need like an outer colour in fairly decent amounts, because I wanted to do, I was thinking about doing the dragon. That's a lot of pieces. So I was umming and ahhing, and I was like, I've got loads of like burgundy red I could use. But then I was like, what would I use for the inside? And I think I'm a bit, I don't know if I could handle doing it very multicoloured, because I'd be then worried what colours to put next to each other, and I think I'd drive myself insane. So yeah, I thought about that, and I thought I just need something simple, which is why this happened. So I could have a baby blanket for the grand total cost of £4. That would be good, wouldn't it? And I can see who needs it. Jack wants it. He's surprised. Can you make me a blanket? And I was like, no, dude, you've got tons. You've got like pretty much all my blankets upstairs. He's got Paul's brown blanket that I've made for him. And he wanted my ugly pretty blanket the other day. I was like, no, you've got them all. You've got the peppermint swirl pattern blanket. He's got his own blanket I made him out of the James C. Brett purple. He's got everything. So I was like, no. But then he said he wants one for his dogs, because he's got a new, he bought St. Bernard pup cuddly toy, and then 2 other cuddly toys at the weekend. Excuse me. And he wants a little bed. He's made a little bed for him, but he wants a little blanket. So I've told him to pick some other yarn. that I don't have a sort of intended use for, and then I'll make him something out of it. That kid. Good that he likes it, but alright dude. Drive me insane. Anyway, I better go because I've got to start work. So, I hope you're all doing okay. Yeah, the world continues to be crazy, doesn't it? If you have a spare hour and a half and you have Netflix, I recommend a program called, or a documentary thing called The Social Dilemma. Oh, it will make you feel terrible about screen usage and how you're getting sucked in all the time thinking that you're doing it of your own free will. Not so much. So, yeah, I definitely want to pare back my Facebook use, and I don't go on Instagram a lot because I got quite mad at them about the new algorithm they put in, and you never know what you see, whether it's new or old, or so it drives me mad. Yeah, pain in the bum. Anyway, so yeah, if you've got an hour and a half, watch it, and yeah, the amount of kids are on it, and like that they're the first generation that have grown up not knowing any different is quite horrendously scary. But anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll be vigilant parents and try and stop the kids from falling into those traps. I mean, they can't do it already, but we'll perhaps try and help them through it and remove them from it slightly. But anyway, I've got to go and read these emails now. Right, I'm going to get on with my work day. It's Friday though, so woohoo. Yeah, take care everyone. I don't know when I'll be back. I feel like I should go and buy some yarn. I feel like it needs to happen, but who knows? If I do, I'll show you. But take care, have a good weekend, and I'll catch up with you anon. Bye guys.